Hello everyone. I hope you all are having a good day. Mine is coming along fairly slow. Almost done with module 3. I'm really excited to go on to module 4 and learn how to make websites. I really cannot wait. But coming to the end of module 3, so much stood out for me about mindset, and especially when Stuart speaks about good habits equating to good life. It reminded me of a time when a friend of mine told me that if I wanted to make something a habit, that I'd have to do it for 60 consecutive days. But it got me thinking though, because I was thinking that there are things that you can master in less time, and there are things that would take more time and more effort. For example, if you wanted to make eating 2 apples a day a habit, I'd imagine it would take you less time. But if I wanted to make running 3 kilometers every day a habit, speaking as a Kenyan, I'd imagine that would take more time and more effort. So I looked it up, and it actually says that I found out that it takes on average 66 days to make something a habit. And but the thing that is constant, whether you take more time and more effort to make something a habit, or less time and less effort, there's always a trajectory that is the same, is similar in both cases. It goes straight and then becomes uniform. And this is what Stuart called the habit gravity escape. And I like the way he breaks it down. He breaks it down into 10 days, and then 20 days, 30 days, and then there's the 90 day. So he says that the first 10 days are very crucial, very, very crucial. Those are the days when you're very determined, very motivated. But it's also the period when you start making excuses. And if you don't make it past the 10 day, then you're never going to make it a habit. And this is why normally many of us, we start doing things, but we never see them through. So, and this resonated so much with me, especially with my gymming life. I remember at the beginning of the year, I told myself that I was gonna make gymming a habit. It was my thing for this year. So I did what I had to do. I went and got myself cute gymming clothes, because at the time I thought that was a very important factor. It wasn't. It didn't help me. It didn't stop me from stopping. So I got myself cute gymming clothes. I got myself a gymming partner, which was very important. That helped for a bit. And then I started. Day 1, I was going strong, very motivated. Day 2, my joints and muscles were aching, but I was determined. Day 3, day 4, everything started becoming difficult. Day 5, we're now making excuses. Day 6, I'm like, okay, I need to rest. Then I skip 1 day. Then I skipped 2 days. Then I skipped 3 days, and then I eventually stopped. And when Stuart spoke about it, about the 10 day mark, it made so much sense. And what I didn't realize at the time was that after the 10 days, you start seeing change. You actually start liking what you're doing, and you start putting less and less effort until you get to a point where it's just a part of you. It's like waking up in the morning and brushing your teeth. It's just something that you do on, if I could say, autopilot. And I like the analogy that he gave about rockets, that when they're launching, they use 90% of the energy, and then gradually less energy until they get to space, where they shut their engines, and now it's on autopilot. This it taught me a lot, really, on various aspects of my life, and I really appreciate that. So right now I'm really excited about this. Excited to lean in and learn more, and just be open to all the possibilities and all the abilities that are within me.